I challenged DeepSeek to a chess game, and I played black on purpose because I wanted to practice my French defense. So he does a king's pawn opening, and when I did this, he immediately knew I was doing a French defense. I'm like, okay, he has sampled or done whatever AI does with chess. So I was like, okay, he knows a little bit about chess. So we play. Everything goes by the book, right? See, look at this. We're all playing book moves. And then about here, we deviate. Just slight deviations. It's all fine, whether you want to pin first or whatever. And here, I play a slightly not perfect move. I thought about mirroring him, but I'm like, let's make it interesting. So I'm protecting this pawn. The reason I want to protect this pawn is maybe I want to do something with this knight. So I want to make sure that he has one extra defender in case he tries to find some tactic here. So this was a good move. Let's see what the computer said. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was planning. Okay, so there. And then somewhere along the line, I decide, what if I try to attack on the flank? Because I can see that he's lining up an attack in the center. My eventual goal was to kick this knight. And this was a good move, right? I have a defender, but he's taken a semi-open file. And then check this out. So computer doesn't understand what I'm doing because it thinks this move is too obvious. And the truth is, it probably was a little obvious. But DeepSeek makes a mistake here. I guess he thought that maybe or something like that. I don't know. But now, look at that. I play exactly. So he falls into my tactic, which is kind of funny. And then check this out. So I undevelop his knight, which is awesome. The computer says he should have gone there. So this actually would have been a better move. What does the computer say? So then I would have proceeded to kick that bishop. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, that is basically, I'm going to have to remember this line for the future. So yeah, it would have been pretty even, right? Whoa. Look at how far the computer looks ahead, man. But anyways, DeepSeek doesn't look ahead, right? It went here. And then wonder, why do I knight on the rim? I wanted to go here. This was a little bit of hope chess guy, so like a beginner type of tactic, right? I wanted him to take so then I could fork, right? This is hope chess, basically. Here he does something really interesting. He captures my pawn and gives away his bishop. So obviously, I'm like, that seems like a mistake, and the computer agrees with me. So I take. Watch what happens next once he gives away that bishop, and now he is not in the lead. Somehow, everything just breaks, and he stops understanding chess or starts cheating. I'm going to say he's cheating because in the very beginning, remember, he knew that I was playing French defense, so he knows chess. But anyways, DeepSeek starts cheating on me. Watch. First thing he tries to do is pretend that he can capture a phantom piece here. So in his mind, he somehow is able to move the pawn here. He can threaten my rook now and also threaten my knight. So he basically created a double attack by moving his pawn this way. So I told him he can't do that. I told him there is no piece here that he can capture. So then he takes this and he wants to capture my rook here. So he somehow stops understanding diagonals. Now, you guys ask, why doesn't he take the pawn? Because I have a defender here, right? So he decides he's somehow going to jump past this pawn and take with his queen. And then I tell him also that he can't do that. By catching him playing inappropriate moves twice, finally, he decides to pawn chain this way. Not a bad move. So I play this, not just protect this pawn, but also challenge the center because I can open up the center and then I can really start attacking. So he takes, I take, and now he starts cheating again. So next up, he tries to move his knight here. And I tell it immediately, you can't do that. So he finally finds a legal move, but now he hangs his knight. So I capture his knight. And now he tries to capture sideways with his pawn here. This is something that a Xiangqi player could do, right? So maybe he got confused and he suddenly started thinking about Xiangqi. So I tell him, you can't take this and capture this way. So finally he picks a better move. He captures with his queen. And we keep going. And I move this out of the way to unpin and to prevent him from capturing me. He makes one more legal move, and I am attacking. So he has to probably move his queen, or he can try to exchange, but that's not a good exchange. So then here he tries to make another illegal move. Knowing that he's safest here, he tries to move his queen here. And I have to tell him again, you can't move your queen there. So he picks a better move. So he's not as safe here, right? Because he can still get attacked next move. If I go here, for example, right, I can attack him again. So I decide instead to capture. Now the computer says I should have gone here. Interesting. Lined up a little battery. Very interesting. So I capture, he recaptures, and I capture, and now I got my bishop pair, and I still have a knight. So I am in the lead, man. In the lead a lot. So he tries to cheat one more time. He tries to say that he can take his queen and capture my bishop. So he said this move's possible. Again, for some reason, once he started making a mistake and he was behind, he starts not being able to see the diagonals. I don't know why. So I tell him he can't do that. He can't do that. And so instead, he tries to threaten me with this pawn, just hanging it. So I capture. The computer says I should have gone here. So anyways, I capture. And then he decides to challenge again. Now, this is a better move, right? Because I can't just capture. I mean, I could because I'm so far ahead. But I decide to go here. And then he stops responding. He crashes. So I take that as I won because he gave up. This was the end of the game. So you guys let me know what you think. Is DeepSeek just not good at coming back after he is behind? Is that why? Gotham Chess did a video where also DeepSeek started doing weird stuff after it started losing the advantage. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys play DeepSeek, send me your games. Let me know if it tries to do weird stuff like this. Okay, anyways, guys, thank you so much. More to come. Keep practicing, keep learning.